Hey guys, and welcome on into another episode of Props from Terry. I'm your host, Terry Edelman. You can follow me over on X at TPix. And if you're looking for premium plays, they're available at Picks and Parlays. Link is in the description below. I have a 3-pack over on the site today with an MLB money line play and 2 player props that I'm not going to give out on today's show. So that package is available over on Picks and Parlays. No show on yesterday, only 3 games. So going back to the recap, which will be for Friday. Matt Olson over 1.5 bases plus 130 cashed. Olson's been pretty consistent recently. So a nice winner there. Tyler Soderstrom over 1.5 hit run RBIs lost, as did Caleb Durbin over 1.5 hit run RBIs. So 1 and 2 day on the show on Friday. And we'll look to do a bit better here today on today's slate. News alerts. My NHL division preview shows will be coming out in the next couple days. So how that's going to work is 11 a.m. Eastern. The video will be available, but it'll be available the day before for members only. So if you're a member of the channel, $4.99 a month, you'll get early access to those NHL division preview shows. I'm really excited. I've been putting a lot of hard work into them, and I actually do think you guys are going to like the division preview shows better than the individual team preview shows. More compact, but you're going to see every team's roster back to back to back in that division. So it'll be easier to see how each team compares against the others. So super excited for that coming in the next couple of days. But with that being said, we'll jump into today's slate. Going to be less plays that I'm going to be giving out on the show going forward. And the reason being is, well, we're almost at the end of the MLB season. Only 2 series left for each teams. So probably going to be some less plays, which is the case here today. First game I'm going to talk about is the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Here in this one, on the mound for the Washington Nationals is Brad Lord, 5-8 with a 4.18 ERA in the season, 2-2 with a 6.31 ERA in his last 7 starts. And for the Atlanta Braves, Hurston Waldrep, who's pitched very well this year, 5-1 with a 3.04 ERA in 9 games played. His most recent game, a win against this Washington Nationals team. The previous game before that, he did get lit up. 8 hits, 8 earned runs against the Houston Astros. So, but a pretty good start there in his last game. And not a player that I've bet on at all this year, but someone who's kind of flown under the radar, and that is Ha-Seong Kim. I'm taking over 1.5 HRRs here in this game. He has multiple HRRs in 10 consecutive games, and 5 of those games were against the Washington Nationals. And for some reason, he's really likes to play this Nationals team. Multiple HRs in 9 of his last 11 games against the Nationals. So hitting the ball very well right now, getting HRRs, and has really had success against its Nationals team, and is facing a pitcher he hasn't faced before in Brad Lord, but a guy who's struggling. That's for sure. So we'll go with Ha-Seong Kim over 1.5 HRRs minus 118. Hello, Terry. Big game for the Guardians tonight. Yes. Big series ahead. And it's very exciting how the bottom of that, how the wild card race is going. That there's an actual race. And that's all because of the Guardians, that there's an actual race there. The Guardians with plus money. Yeah, they've been playing really good baseball right now, recently. Skubal is going to be a test, but they got the win against him. No decision for him, but they won that game last week. Braves have been cashing me money for 2 weeks. They're on fire. Yeah, apparently nobody decided to tell the Braves that they've been eliminated from the playoffs and their season is over, because they're playing like a team that is trying to make a wild card spot, even though that's impossible. But playing great, the best baseball they played all season long. So we'll back someone that goes a little bit under the radar here, and Ha-Seong Kim over 1.5 HRRs. Second game is the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers. Here in this one, Zebby Matthews on the mound for the Twins. Overall in the season, 4-6 with a 5.97 ERA. In his last 7 starts, 1-3 with a 6.88 ERA. Hasn't been very good for him and was not pretty in his last start against the New York Yankees. 3 innings pitched, 11 hits, 9 earned runs. So he's going to want to forget about the last start and try to move on here against the Texas Rangers. And on the mound for the Rangers is Patrick Corbin. 7-10 with a 4.33 ERA. Only pitched an inning out in his last game, but previous 2 games before that against the Mets and Houston, 0 earned runs, 1 earned run. So hasn't necessarily been pitching awful recently, but we'll see how he does. But it doesn't really matter too much for me how he does. We're taking a Texas prop. Give me Josh Young over 1.5 hit run RBIs, -105 here. Kind of like the Atlanta Braves. Now, Texas hasn't officially been eliminated, I don't believe, but they're pretty much there, I think. But Josh Young has been playing great regardless. Multiple HRs in 6 consecutive games, and he has at least 4 HRs in his last 3-4 games against the Twins. So success against the Twins, success recently, and as I said, Zebby Matthews, 6.88 ERA in his last 7 starts, has not been pretty. I don't think it'll be pretty here again. So we'll take Josh Young over 1.5 hit run RBIs, -105. Tim likes Byron Buxton over 1.5 bases. Good luck. But that's it. We'll recap the show. Ha-Seong Kim over 1.5 hit run RBIs, -118. And Josh Young over 1.5 hit run RBIs, -105. Stay tuned to NHL preview shows, the division preview shows coming soon. If you're looking for premium plays, I do have a 3-pack up on the site that I didn't give out on today's show. You can go get that on Picks and Parlays. Link is the description below. Young on a nice 6-game hitting streak. Yeah, he's been playing very well. So I'll take him here. But that's today's show. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Best of luck, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.